Hi folks, it's me, Hannah. Hey. How am I looking? My little old lady look? I guess it comes with age. I'm almost 50. I'm turning 48 years old this year on my birthday. And yeah, this morning, as soon as I put on this outfit, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm looking just like my mom. Yep. Yeah. Which I didn't mind, and I still don't mind. I'm very much like my mom. Like, even during my Henry days, as a guy, I was very much like her in many, many ways. But upon transitioning, like the skin color, for example, used to be, there used to be a reddish tint to my skin color. But now, the skin color looks just like her, and with greenish yellow tint to the color. The body scent, I smell just like her. Yeah. What else? The voice, and like Hannah voice right now sounds very much like her. Her voice may have been a little bit higher, but the general style, the expressions and stuff, it's very similar to hers. Yep, my mom's. Yeah. Just kind of cute in a sense, I think. Yeah. I still have the Mother's Day plaque that my sister and I got for her on when she was 50 years old. Yeah. And now I'm almost 50. Yeah. And the little plaque reads, Mother, the loving thoughts that words can't say are being thought of you today. Yep. Yeah. My sister and I bought it from a stationery store called Farce Stationery. The store is not there anymore, but the little plaque still is. Yeah. Cool. Like my sexy shoes. Day 260. Post-op update. Post-op SRS update thingy. Yep. Earlier today, I was at a store doing some window shopping, and as I was walking from my car to the store's building, I was noticing my shadow. The shadow was looking very, very womanly. Yep. So, as I was enjoying an immensely assuring feeling, I figured I'd record a little short video. So I did. I'm going to show you the video really quick. Isn't that amazing? Right? That was not even a slightest hint of masculinity in my shadow. Yep.
That felt so wonderful, and I felt so assured this morning.
Yeah. So how am I feeling? Well, firstly, Mysticals is feeling amazing, assuring. I still haven't gotten an orgasm, but I'm able to feel sensations, and like sitting down like this, I could feel my vulva.
I could feel my vulva.
It's not a pair of testicles that I'm feeling. It's not a scrotum that I'm feeling. I'm actually feeling my vulva.
Yeah, and that's in part due to Mysticals' the sides, the two sides, they're filling up real nicely from the bottom up. So right now, it's getting very close to the top center area of the Y.
Those of you who are not familiar with the Y, please check out the 143-day post-op update video. That video talks about the Y. Yeah.
So it's approaching the top center area of the Y, and it looks like it's actually like the filling in from the sides seems to be kind of causing the Y to narrow in like that. So before I was thinking like,
this whole experience is new to me, right?
So before I was thinking like, okay, the swelled up, the protruded area of the Y, once the swelling goes down, the tissue, like the underneath the skin area would kind of like, in effect, pull in the skin, and the center top area would go recessed like that. That's what I was thinking. But now it's looking like the sides are filling in, might be helping with that. So maybe the Y will just converge. I don't know, maybe it could be a combination of both. I'm feeling real curious right now. Yeah, so, yep, but definitely the angle of the Y seems to be narrowing at this point.
It's not like this anymore. It's actually more like this now.
So, which is kind of cool, yeah. And another thing is the protrusion's still there, but the swelling inside seems to have decreased quite a bit. That it's no longer pushing the protruded area, like forcefully pushing the protruded area anymore. So, although it's still protruded,
which is still feeling a bit annoying, to me at this time.
But simply wearing like panties, like the boy shorts that I got the other day, elasticy kind of boy shorts, the mere contact with the elastic material of the panties seems to be enough to kind of flatten, the area enough that it's hardly noticeable. The protrusion's hardly noticeable. So, which is really, really cool. Which is really, really like, I'm feeling like so sexy right now. When I'm putting on the panties, when I'm putting on the boy shorts, it's such a nice feeling. Looking down, and
it's like if I were going shopping for panties online, and you know how they're like models, modeling the panties. Well, looking at myself in the mirror now, I'm like, wow, the feeling's kind of surreal that I look down and it's not a picture, a photo on the computer screen on some website, selling panties. I'm actually looking at my vulva, my very own vulva, Mysticals.
And realizing that I now have a vulva, an actual vulva, it's such a wonderful feeling. Yeah. And I couldn't help it, so the other night I was in my bed watching TV and I was finding myself inadvertently sliding my hand from outside the panties over Mysticals. Firstly, Mysticals felt amazing. Secondly, the feeling was so nice. I wasn't having to justify a penis there. I wasn't wanting to change my genitalia anymore.
That was refreshing.
Yeah, the feeling of no longer needing to change my genitalia was amazing. It was just the feeling that I could actually enjoy my genitalia as she is. I felt so satisfied and assured and so like soothed deep within me. Yeah. So what else? Going from the bottom up, my breasts. Okay, I have not figured out a name for my breasts because before, when I was Henry, my chest was flat and I did not have breasts. So now I should think of a name for my breasts. If you would like to suggest a name for my breasts, please let me know in the comment section below. I'd be curious to know. So, my breasts. So my breasts are becoming fuller. They are 100% natural. No implants. No offense to those who got implants. That's cool too. Yeah, but mine are 100% natural.
Yeah, soy milk, mashed potatoes, and carrots, baby. Every time I had like mashed potatoes and carrots, my breasts seem to grow bigger. So, yeah, maybe that's just in my case, but yeah.
So, anyways, going back to my breasts. Okay, so the breasts, they seem to be filling in very nicely, which is really, really cool. Right now, I'm not wearing a push-up bra. It's cup size C, and the cups are completely filled in. Yep. Which is really cool and sexy. Yeah. So, yeah. The areolas, the positions of the areolas are quite lovely and natural, like around here. Yep. So, which is really, really cool. Yeah. The areolas seem to be active now, in a sense that they can become erect whenever they feel like becoming erect. Yeah, each of them seems to have developed a mind of its own, respectively. The areolas, each of the areolas. Okay, so going up a little higher, my perceptions. Recently, I have been finding like moments of not remembering I'm a transsexual. Yeah. So I've been forgetting that I'm trans.
Which is cool. I mean, there's no reason to keep reminding myself that I'm trans. I mean, that's the whole purpose of transitioning, right? I transition and I'm now a woman, and I don't have to keep reminding myself that I'm trans.
Yep, which is cool. I'm actually quite glad that I've reached that stage in my transitioning, and which is awesome, right? So yeah,
I can finally move on with my life as a woman.
such a wonderful feeling. Yeah. Laters.